Shalom, 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 Yasha'Allah. This your boy, Brother Shem with Allah. Back at you with another quick edifying video. Today's lesson is going to be called So That Wickedness Shall Be Put Away, right? First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say Halal Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. That's all praises to the Heavenly Father, whose name is Yahawah, and His only begotten Son's name, who you ignorantly call Jesus, whose name is Yahawashi, right? And the Holy Spirit, which is the Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who have ruled well through the Spirit and have fed and edified the sheep in these last days, and has pushed this gospel and this truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days of mighty shalom. Another mighty shalom to all you Akim out there laboring on the highways and hedges and on the unicorn, which is this internet, pushing this 100% doctrine, this 100% truth to the four corners of the earth in these last days of mighty shalom. All right. I came across this article, and I've seen this before from a video. But this is why, Bahasham has to come and destroy this place, man, right? And put wickedness away from our people, man, right? And this is says Shine My Crown. I guess that's the website. But the article says She's Wild. Woman with two husbands says every woman needs more than one man seeks a third, right? It says Kenya Stevens is pushing the boundaries of traditional marriage by exploring the possibility of adding a third husband to her family, right? So it says living in North Carolina with her two husbands, Carl and Tiger, Stevens believes that women should enjoy the same freedom to have multiple partners as men. It says, I have been married to my first husband, Carl, for 26 years, and to my second husband, Tiger, for 9 years, she said, sharing insights into their unconventional yet harmonious dynamic. It's just disgusting. It says, known for her appearance on TLC's Seeking Brother Husband, Stevens' journey towards polyandry began when she developed feelings for another man 12 years into her marriage with Carl. After candid discussions, Carl eventually accepted her desire for multiple relationships, seeing it as an expression of her independence, right? And that's exactly what's wrong with this place, right? It says he shared, as a man, I just support her in doing that, right? And you can see, I guess the first husband is the one at the bottom when you look at it, on the first picture, he's on the right-hand side, and on the other picture, he's on the left. Got the long hair, feminine, It says Tiger, her second husband, who has been part of the family for nearly a decade, expressed hesitation, admitting concerns about being outshined by a new husband. It says since she's trying to add another one, like that's the wickedness. Right? This is where, this is off, man. This is, nature just shows you that this is off, right? So it says, despite these challenges, the family maintains open communication as they navigate the complexities of their polyamorous lifestyle, right? It says Stephen, a self-described free spirit, actively dates and embraces new connections, explaining, I love to love and enjoy dating. However, she acknowledged that polyamory can be challenging, especially in a society that favors monogamy, right? It says her family's story has sparked widespread discussions on polyandry and women's right to love freely. It says the post, She's Wild, woman with two husbands, says every woman needs more than one man seeking a third, appeared first on Shine My Crown, right? So, but this is the wickedness. This is why, Babylon is the place, the land of confusion, all right? This is the land of confusion, and this is why, this place has to be utterly wiped off, right? Because of just the straight abominations. And our people have picked up, the ways of the whore, right? When you read in Revelation 17, let's get into some of these scriptures, right? I mean, it's like I say, it's just off by a lot, right? Matter of fact, let's go to Second Ezra, right? Second Ezra chapter 8 and verse 1, it says, "Then he answered me, saying, the Most High have made this world for many," right? And in this world, it's wickedness. It's a whole lot of wickedness, right? And evil people. It says, "But the world to come for a few," right? The world to come for a few, because it's only going to be, the Lord has to wipe off a lot of people, right? As in the days of Noah, right? He's not going to wipe off, everybody except for 8 people, right? The Lord is going to be more merciful, but even in these wicked times, right? You see it, a lot of Jakes and Eve just need to be wiped off, man, right? And reprogrammed, right? They got to be born back and reprogrammed in the kingdom, because it's just the wickedness is exceedingly great, right? Verse 3, jump down to verse 3, it says, "There be many created, but few shall be saved," right? And this is why, right? You got these churches that everybody can be saved. No, right? This right here, this wickedness, right? Straight wickedness, all right? That's just, and you think about it, it's just disgusting, man, right? You think about it, it's just all around disgusting, all right? What did Yahawashi say? All right, let's go to that first. Let's go to Matthew, right? Matthew 16 and verse number 4, right? He called this is a wicked and adulterous generation, man, right? You see that, right? The woman has a husband, but she went and got another, right? And they're all living together. And then she wants a third. Like that's just, all right. This is Matthew chapter 16, verse 4. It says a wicked and adulterous generation, right? That's what he called them, right? That's what this generation is, right? This is a wicked and adulterous generation, right? It says a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonah. And he left them and departed, right? But, the point I wanted is just, this is a wicked and adulterous generation, man, right? People you got these women hopping from one rod to another rod, right? I saw the video that Brothers was talking about. It was a lady, who had slept with 101 men in one day, right? And saw nothing wrong with it. 101 men in one day, right? They're talking about, don't judge me. I'm trying to just make a living, and I'm trying to do what I like to do, right? That's what the Lord is going to destroy this place, man, right? And all the wickedness thereof, man, right? And guess what? The men of Bahasham, we can't wait, man. We can't wait, right? You just think about how disgusting this is, man. And I always give this example because I heard this, man, and it was, I heard it actually from, it was one of the guys from Sakari. He was just kind of breaking it down, man. Like, if you got a glass of water, right, a nice, perfectly good glass of water, you stick your finger in that water, right? It's good. You'll still drink it. That's your finger, right? But when you start having other people stick their finger in that water, right? Do you want to drink that water? Right? Do you want to partake in that water? No, man, that water is tainted. You don't know where that, you know what I'm saying? That's how this is, man. Right? That's how this is. This woman, is getting, she's getting, I'm trying to, make it appropriate, but, she's out here, getting poked by 2 different dudes, and then she wants to go out and get some more. Right? And the scriptures tell you about that, right? What's that? Is it Jeremiah? Right? Jeremiah chapter 3, right? And verse number 1. right? And this is talking about, the southern and northern kingdom, I believe, how we were just playing the whore, going from one to another, right? But this is Jeremiah chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, they say, if a man put away his wife and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Right? So if a man, has a woman, has a wife, sleeps with her, right? Puts his rod in her, right? And then she goes away from him, right? She goes somewhere else, right? And becomes another man, right? Well, how's that? That another man puts his rod in her. It says, shall he return unto her again, right? You think about that. Shall he, somebody else done stuck their finger in there, right? It says, shall not that land be greatly polluted? And that's just one man, right? It says, but thou hast played the harlot with many lovers, yet return again to me, saith Yahawashi. And that's how Israel was, man, right? The northern and the southern kingdom, right? We played the whore with all these different idols and these different gods, right? So think about how this, the Lord was disgusted by that. What more, here in this place, Babylon, man, right? Where this woman talks about she wants not only, she has one husband, but now she has two. Now she wants three. And they're all giving her the rod. That's just confusion and madness. You know what I'm saying? That's just purely disgusting. It already says, shall not that land be greatly polluted? That's one person greatly polluted. What more? Now you got two other men, all living together, and it's just, you just polluting the land altogether, man. That's just great wickedness at the end of the day, right? That's why the Lord has to destroy, the majority of you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Right? You were the Israelites. The Lord has to destroy you, right? Because you've taken on the ways of the heathen. You've taken on the ways of these other nations, man. The Lord's got to destroy you because you just can't get right. Right? What is that? And like I say, it's so many things wrong with this. You know what I mean? When we go to it, right? Bring out the oldie, right? Jeremiah 23. Deuteronomy chapter 23 and 17. It says, there shall be no whore of the daughters of Israel, nor a sodomite of the sons of Israel, right? And this place, Babylon, right? Here, this pushes this. It pushes this whole, live your best life. What is it? Revelation 11 and 8, spiritual Sodom and Egypt. It pushes this agenda amongst our people. All right. And our people just drink this wine up, man. Right. And they're drunk with the wine of the fornication of Babylon, man, which is America, man. And that's why this place has to be utterly destroyed. Right. Because of the mindset that it has that our people are in. Right. That it's okay. It feels like it's okay. And then you got a simp husband, well, yeah, I agree with that. And I believe, that, she should, what? You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Right? That goes to, what is that? Jeremiah. Let's get that. Jeremiah 31 and 22. Right? It says, how long wilt thou go about, O backsliding daughter? For Yahawah have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. Right? This woman is taking control of the relationship. And we see how this is working out. Right? You got two simps and she's trying to look for another simp. And they can live in quote unquote harmony. Right? And just put filthiness, all throughout, right? It's just purely disgusting, man. Right? When you think about it, here you are, as a husband, and you got another man who just put his rod in, right? And then, today's your turn. So now here you are with your woman, you know, and dude, just when you just think about it, it's just, it's an abomination, man, right? Like Bahasham Yahawashi said, it's abomination, man, right? And that's why the Lord is gonna have to, cleanse a lot of you people by fire, man, right? He's gonna have to melt you down. When you think about it, he's gonna have to melt you down and reform you, right, in your right mind, right? Because right now you're not gold, you're fool's gold, and you must be, melted down and redone. All right. What is that? Isaiah chapter 3 and verse 12. Right. It says, "As for my people, children are their oppressors, right, and women rule over them." Right. And we know that children, is talking about Esau, right? Esau is our oppressor, right? But even in this state, you have children who run the households, and you have the women who are ruling over everybody, right? This woman is talking about, yeah, I'm going to get me another one, and I like dating, what, and this simp man, is sitting here accepting, another man coming in and living with him, right? Come on, man. Like, that's just totally off, right? When you go into another room while your wife is getting, swacked by another man, and you're okay with that, right? And then now you're okay with her talking about she's going to get another man, right? That's just pure filthiness, man, right? And that comes from your oppressor, man, who's what is that? Hebrews 12 and 16. Lest there be any fornicator or perverse person. Let me get that, Salakia. You learn this from your oppressor, man. Right? Hebrews 12 and 16 says, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright." Right? You've learned this stuff from your oppressor, man. Esau, who is, a fornicator and a profane person, man. Just downright disgusting, nasty, man. Does all types of abominable, wicked things, man. Right? With people and with animals and objects, man. Right? This dude is just a filthy, filthy beast, and our people have gone into the ways of it, right? That's why the book of Proverbs tells you, right? Proverbs 3 and 31, right? It says, "Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways." Right? But our people have chosen the ways of our oppressors, of the heathen, right? Instead of the ways of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? And that's why our people are destroyed, right? And that's why our people ultimately have to be destroyed, right? The majority of our people, right, here in Babylon, 2/3 of our people have to be destroyed. Why? Because they just not right, right? Their mindset is gone, right? Hosea chapter 4 verse 6, it says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High. I will also forget thy children." Right? And this has just been passed on from generation to generation, right? Because more than likely, her mom and whoever else, grandma, whatever, they told her, nah, you need to explore, and, you need to have different things, try different. You can't just settle down with one, and she just ate that up, man. Right? And then here in this land, the land of our captivity, Esau has given her rule over the men, and now she's taking full advantage of it. And this is why, right? This is why our people got to be destroyed. Now, I remember my brother had did a lesson, talking about we need order, right? We need direction. Otherwise, we'll destroy ourselves. And this is the perfect example, right? You have a woman who's in control. You have a woman who's leading. And guess what? Ultimately, it's leading to her destruction. Her and her simp dudes, right? They all must be destroyed, right? Because it's just wicked, pure D wickedness, right? Pure wickedness, right? In this adulterous generation, man. Pure D wickedness, right? What is that? Isaiah 5, is verse 20, right? It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, right? She's calling good evil, right? So it says, woe unto them that call evil good, right? And good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, right? And that's what she's put, right? She hasn't put the ways of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, right? She's putting the ways of wickedness upon her and upon her men. And this is why this is just an ultimate lesson of why a woman doesn't need to lead, right? Because she's gonna lead you and herself into destruction. All right, by her thoughts and how she feels, and she feels like she needs to. No, you need to sit your ass down, right? Humble yourself down. That's why the scriptures tell you, man. You know, woe to you women that are at ease, right? And then you know the fact that you get on a, you know, because I believe I saw this on a video. You know, it was like a while back, but you get on a video and you talk about it, right? Then you get your simp husband to get on there in the interview and he's talking about it, right? That's all just simple-mindedness, right? You know, the scriptures tell you, how long will you simple ones, will you love simplicity, man? You know, the scriptures talk about, you know, this wickedness, man. What is that? Leviticus 21, verse number 9, right? It says, and the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, she profaneth her father, she shall be burnt with fire, right? And the Lord has set up a time of destruction, you know, to burn a whole lot of people, man. Right? This woman right now, she's set up for destruction, man. She's set up for the fire. The Lord is preserving her for this fire, man. Right? It says, in the daughter of any priest, if she profane herself by playing the whore, right? And that's playing a whore. Okay? She calls it, you know, living her best life or whatever else. And that's a whore. Right? She profaneth her father, she shall be burnt with fire. All right? And guess what's coming to America, man? Fire. Right? Like I said, she's taking the ways of this whore, of the great whore, right? Here in Babylon. Right? And what does it say about that? Revelation chapter 17, and we start at verse 18. It says, and the woman which thou sawest is that great city, which reigneth over the kings of the earth, right? That's talking about Babylon or America, man. Right? And what's going to happen to this place? And it says, in the tent and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, right? Those who were a part of her, who were her allies, right? They're going to turn against her ass, right? And it says, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire, right? That's talking about those ICBM missiles, man. And I was watching a video about that, man, about the nuclear capabilities of other nations, man, right? And these nations got some stuff for this whore, man. They got a whole lot of stuff waiting for her, right? You know, the Lord, once the Lord gives that word, man, they're going to destroy this place, man, and all the wickedness thereof, man, right? Because it's just an abomination, man, right? And our people have picked up the ways, you know, just like her, all right? Slovakia. Let's see. Let's go to Leviticus, right? Leviticus 20 and verse number 10, right? It says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. All right. This is in the law, right? And right now, listen, Bahasham is being merciful and long suffering, right? But ultimately, he's preserving a lot of you, Jakes and Eve, right, for this ultimate destruction, for his ultimate wrath that's gonna come, man. Right, where your flesh is gonna be consumed off of your body, all that lustful flesh that you have used, the Lord is gonna burn that right off of you, man. Right, and ultimately just utterly destroy you. Right, and now you have to be brought back in the kingdom. You got to be reborn in the kingdom in your right mind, because you're just that off. Right, you're just that wicked. Right, and for that man to sit there and allow that from, his woman, man, that's even off, man, right? And obviously he ain't in his right mind, right? And all of them, are going to have to feel that judgment, man, when the Lord comes back. All right. What is that? Let's go to Proverbs 6. And let's go to verse number let's go to verse number 26. Let's start at verse number 26. It says, for by means of a whorish woman, a man is brought to a piece of bread, and the adulteress will hunt for the precious life. It says, can a man take fire in his bosom and his clothes not be burned? It says, can one go upon hot coals and his feet not be burned? It says, so he that goeth into his neighbor's wife, right? Whosoever toucheth her shall not be innocent. It says, men do not despise a thief if he steals to satisfy his soul when he is hungry. It says, but if he be found, he shall restore sevenfold. He shall give all the substance of his house. It says, but whosoever committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding, and he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. Right? It's this is a society where it's okay and it's not frowned upon. Right? If a man takes another man's wife, you got Mr. Steal Your Girl, the whole nine, man. Right? It says, a wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away. It says, for jealousy is the rage of a man thereof, so like it, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. All right? And you see that all in the news, man. A husband and a wife, something happens, and a woman tries to get another man, right? And guess what? The man that he goes ham, man, right? And nothing is gonna stop that rage. It says he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou gave his many gifts, right? Your gifts is not going to stop a man whose anger and wrath is, for you, basically violating his possession, which is his woman. All right. Now let's get this. I want to read this in the NLT, right? And read this in the NLT, and let's get that real quick. All right, this is the NLT, and it says, so is it with the man who sleeps with another man's wife. It says, he who embraces her will not go unpunished. Excuses might be found for a thief who steals because he is starving. But if he is caught, he must pay back 7 times what he stole. It says, even if he has to sell everything in his house, it says, but the man who commits adultery is an utter fool, for he destroys himself. He will be wounded and disgraced. His shame will never be erased. It says, for the woman's jealousy Salakia, for the woman's jealous husband will be furious, and he will show no mercy when he takes revenge. He will accept no compensation, nor be satisfied with the payoff of any size, right? And that's how that man really should be feeling when you got another man laid up in there with your woman, you know? But he's such a simp. He's accepting it and he's, oh, it's okay, you know? I just want to support. No, man. That's craziness, man. Craziness. Right? And that's why the Lord has to come back and put all this stuff back into order, man. Right? Put everybody back into their rightful place and destroy this place, man. Right? It says, let's see, this is James chapter 1 and verse 21. It says, wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul, man. Right? Our people have lacked this understanding because they lack this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Right? They want to go into the ways of the world, man. Right? And the ways of this life, which is utterly just going to lead you to straight destruction. Right? And that's why the Lord has to come with fire to cleanse, right? Because fire is a cleansing agency. And the Lord is going to do a whole lot of cleaning, man. Especially here in Babylon. This place is going to be completely cleaned out. Right? And if you have this mindset of this wickedness, right, here in Babylon, you're going to be cleaned out too. Lord is not dealing with that, man. Right? You women, your mindset, right? You want to go out there and get you 3-4 different husbands. Yeah, don't worry about it, right? The Lord is going to clean all that up, man. The Lord is coming back to clean everything up and put everything in its right place, right? So that wickedness can be put away, all right, at the end of the day. So, just a little quick lesson. The Lord's with us is edifying. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. I want to say, Kohala Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Qadash. Peace and blessings to the elect of the 12 tribes scattered abroad. A mighty shalom to the 144,000 men, to the rest of the elect. Stay diligent, stay focused, keep enduring, right? Keep enduring this sound doctrine, man. Don't envy thou not the oppressor, man, and choose none of his ways, right? You got to get yourself out of this mindset of Babylon, man. It's just filthy abomination, man. And the Lord is coming to cleanse this place and wipe this place clean. All right. And with that, I want to say shalom.